Hola, soy Sergio Martinez, esto es livingthering.com.
I'm here with Sergio Martinez. Sergio, you've been a good athlete all your life, but growing up you played different sports. You played soccer, and you even had a dream to be an astronaut. How'd you become to be a boxer?
Dice que tú estabas mucho en deportes, hiciste soccer, hiciste ciclistas. ¿Cómo te fuiste que hiciste un buen boxeador?
Porque creo que el boxeo se me hizo mucho más fácil. El boxeo es mucho más fácil que nosotros.
Out of all the sports that he tried, boxing was probably the easiest. So that's something that he stuck to, and it was something that it was easy for him.
Was it easy to make the transition from cyclist to boxing?
Era fácil de ser ciclista.
Sí, todos los deportes están relacionados. Tengo buena genética también.
Yeah, all those sports are very related, you know, and training hard and things like that. So he had that in common already. He had a great base.
Now, at what age did you start learning the tricks of the trade, pretty much your ABCs of boxing, and who was it that showed you everything you know?
¿A cuántos años tenías cuando empezaste el box y quién te enseñó?
Comencé a los 20 años de edad y me enseñó mi tío Rubén, fue el primero que me enseñó.
He started at 20 years old, and his uncle, Ruben, started. It's actually the brother of his mom taught him how to box.
Now, your first loss came in 2000 when you fought Antonio Margarito. You guys were both upcoming fighters. How did you take that loss? Because it was a referee stoppage.
Está hablando de la pelea de Margarito que me en 2000. ¿Cómo fue esa pérdida y cómo superaste esa pérdida?
Era muy nuevo yo, Margarito era mucho mejor que yo, mucho mejor boxeador que yo. Y superé todo trabajando y seguí entrenando aquí siempre, como estaba bien.
You know, it's just something that, you know, it was a tough loss. You know, he was new in boxing, and Margarito was already a couple-year pro. And but it's just something that, you know, you live and learn and keep training hard, and this is where I am today.
Now, why was a rematch with Margarito never sought after?
No creo que sea un buen momento para una revancha.
Oh, durante ese tiempo.
Ahora creo que sea un buen momento. Yo estoy muy bien, Margarito.
Yeah, it didn't happen back in 2000, and he's not interested in fighting him today. There's no point to that.
So there's no point of fighting, getting revenge for that Margarito loss nowadays.
¿Que quiere la revancha con Margarito?
Esperé mucho tiempo, pero creo que esa posibilidad se me escapó.
Yeah, I waited too long already, and I think the opportunity already left me.
Now, fast forward to 2007, you fought Kermit Syndrome to a controversial draw in the fight. A lot of people thought you knocked him out in the 9th round. How did that make you feel when you got the draw?
La pelea de Cintrón cuando te dieron un empate, ¿con qué pensaste tú en ese día que pasó eso?
Pienso que se equivocaron sin querer o a propósito, pero se equivocaron.
You know, there was a big mistake, and I don't know if they did it on purpose, but there was a bad mistake with the judges.
Now, after that fight, your next big fight was against the first fight with Paul Williams, in which was fight of the year, obviously. But you came out as a loser in that fight. Now, the draw and the loss would have thrown a lot of fighters off track. What kept you on track to getting where you're at now?
Muchos peleadores y con el empate con Cintrón y la pérdida con Williams, muchos peleadores se descontrolan, tienen problemas de recuperarse para atrás. ¿Cómo tú superaste y saliste por todo eso?
Porque tengo grandes ambiciones y grandes sueños. Y hasta que no los consiga,
you know, I have big dreams, and my dream is to become pound for pound the best fighter in the world. And not until I get there, I'm not going to stop. So those draws and those losses don't mean nothing. My dreams are bigger.
Now, the fight after Margarito, you went up to fight Kelly Pavlik at middleweight, where you won the actual linear middleweight title. And I know you said that your idol is Carlos Monzon, which was the middleweight champ. What does that mean to you to capture the middleweight belt just like your idol did?
Significa contra Pavlik y ser un campeón como Monzon. ¿Eso qué significa para ti ese campeonato?
De las cosas más importantes de toda mi vida y es un orgullo para la misma persona que Monzon.
You know, it's an honor to be able to accomplish that and being my idol and everything. But it's just a great honor to be mentioned with the best.
Now, your last fight was the rematch with Paul Williams. Obviously, KO of the year. It was a great 2 rounds that you knocked him out in. But the secret of that fight was your trainer had a dream the night before where he figured how you would knock Paul Williams out. Can you tell me about that?
Lo que pasó la revancha con Paul Williams y que Gaby tuvo ese conocimiento del entrenador y el sueño que, bueno, ese es el plan de ataque y cómo lo cambió. ¿Qué dices de eso?
No, que hizo bien su trabajo, mejor imposible, porque vio algunos detalles en William que fue lo que podíamos explotar, que podríamos aprovechar. Y así fue, nos aprovechamos de algo que se trabajó.
It's something that you know, my trainer did doing his job, and that's something that's why he's one of the best trainers out there. But he was just doing his homework, and you know, and there were some little mistakes that Paul Williams was making, and I'm very grateful that my trainer caught those.
Y el combate se trabaja desde el día que se firma el contrato hasta el momento que suena el último round. Trabajamos todo el tiempo.
And the fight is when you sign the contract and all the way up to the end of the fight. That you got to keep working into that point, to victory.
Now, obviously, you had to trust Gabriel to change your strategy to what he saw that night. How much trust do you have in your trainer? How close is the bond between you guys?
Confío mucho en Gaby y tienes que confiar mucho con él para que él cambie tantito el plan de ataque en los momentos que...
Sí, llevamos 10 años trabajando juntos y nos conocemos. Y sé cuando él confía en algo y él sabe cuando yo confío en él, sabe que siempre confío en él.
We have a great trust with each other. You know, I've been working with each other for the last 10 years, so we know each other. He knows when I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. He understands me, I understand him. We work as one.
Now, it's the end of the year, December already. A lot of people are saying you're probably going to get Fighter of the Year. Coming into 2011, what fighters are you guys looking at?
Este año te dan el premio de peleador del año. ¿Qué las peleas para el 2011?
Espero repetir el premio y espero ser mejor boxeador que este año.
He's going to improve and work hard and also trying to get Fighter of the Year next year as well.
¿Qué quieres pelear? Quiero ser mejor libra por libra. Por lo pronto quisiera a Cotto y Mayweather.
Yeah, his whole goal is to become pound for pound the best fighter in the world. He wants to fight Mayweather or Cotto.
Pound for pound fighter, number 1 pound for pound fighter would be Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people believe. Do you see yourself going down that low to fight Pacquiao? He said he'd only fight you at 147 if you could get down there.
Dice Pacquiao que nomás te pelea en 147, que tú bajarás a 147 para pelearlo. No, I couldn't even if I cut both my legs off. No, I can't get that low. It's impossible. It's 154 you would have to fight on that weight.
So would more your dream matchup would be a fight with Floyd Mayweather? Is that what you're looking for next year?
Absolutely, that's one of his dreams.
Now you've said you think Floyd Mayweather is the pound for pound best right now. What is it between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao that you think makes Floyd number 1 pound for pound?
¿Por qué piensas que Floyd Mayweather es el número 1 contra Pacquiao? He's a better fighter, he's a better boxer. All the way around.
Lastly, I'll leave you with this. You've been a strong advocate towards violence against women in the last couple of post-fight interviews. Is there anything you'd like to say now against something like that?
Tú tienes un pie fuerte hablando de las mujeres que se han abusadas y todo eso. ¿Le quieres decir algo al público sobre eso y por qué estás tan fuerte con eso?
Porque porque es un problema social y a nivel mundial. Y lo que quiero es que tomemos conciencia de cuál es el problema.
It's a national problem. It's a worldwide problem. That's something that he wants to shed some light on it and have people be conscientious of that and create a support system for the victims.
¿Te gustaría abrir un programa para asistencia para ayudar a la gente que está
Sería bueno, pero estando solo es muy difícil. Necesito el apoyo.
Yes, he would love to, and he's working on that. But it's something that it's just not individually. It's something that has to be a great support system. But he's always willing to help out and listen to different ideas. Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Sergio.